Hi, I'm Dr. Nicole Vane at Moonlight Beach Dental, and I wanted to take the time to make this video again on what we use 3D cone beams for and how our new patient exams are different. This patient came in with the chief concern about failing root canals, and many of which had been done and redone, and then he was still having pain on these teeth. He was also concerned that they were impacting his health. And what I like to see first when I glance at these x-rays is that this patient has had multiple root canals, and this implant was done because a root canal was redone twice and then the tooth needed to be extracted. And then when I asked why this wisdom tooth was missing, even the wisdom tooth had had 2 root canals and then cracked and needed to be extracted. So my first thought when I saw this is, wow, that's a lot of root canals. Has anyone ever told you that there's a high correlation between having all of these root canals and failed root canals and broken teeth on patients with sleep apnea? This patient admitted, yes, he's been told to be tested, has never gone for a sleep study, is aware that there's likely an issue, but was never told it could be causing these issues in his teeth. So I really like to bring in that airway component because it can be really valuable in terms of getting health information and getting a good treatment plan for a patient. But I saw on these, you could see the issues with the root canal. And he said his dentist just casually mentioned, oh, it looks like that root canal is having a problem again. But what the information these 3D scans give us is if I slide over to these slices, I can see the sinus proximity here, and I can also see how this root is impacted around the infection, where the infection is, the closeness to the sinus. I can also see the difficulty it'll be when we go to remove it because these roots are broad and flared, and this patient has really strong jaw bones. So it also helps give me a strategy with how we're going to surgically remove this tooth. So we went through each field one by one and went over the link between different health issues the patient was having. And we ended up getting him scheduled to have several of these teeth removed, and we're going to eventually replace them with zirconia implants. But I love being able to go through a tour of the mouth on the x-ray and correlate it to what it looks like and what we're looking for in the jaw bones, and be able to educate my patients so that they're better informed about their overall health. And if you're interested in having this type of exam where we evaluate a 3D x-ray and give you a tour of your mouth and go over all of your health concerns, then definitely come in and check us out at Moonlight Beach Dental.